हेलो ऑडिबल हूँ आवाज आ रही है ना ओके अरे पता नहीं लेकिन गेम बहुत क्रैश हो रहा है उस दिन भी ऐसे हुआ था बीच में क्रैश हो गया खेलते खेलते नहीं 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 गेम क्रैश हो गया बहुत बार हो रहा है
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so.
ये PS5 का ड्यूअल सेंस का हैप्टिक बहुत सही है यार
I believe you have something for
रेत
me.
पे चल रहा है तो एकदम से ऐसे मस्त
Fulfilled the third wish.
वाइब्रेट
How
होता
do I
है
know this to be the rose?
Look closely at.
वही है रे
Got it from Iris.
What?
दिस इज a rose more parting of punishment ये बोलो क्या उसको let's choose something different what's it
Iris was tired of living half alive, half dead. Thinks she just wanted it to end.
Can't blame her. I condemned her to terrible suffering. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end.
एक सेंटेंस चेंज हो गया चलो
So glad to see everyone's.
Oh dear. What do you...
What do you mean?
You forget.
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
help him
Wait.
Do not interfere.
You grin.
let's
Let him go.
You wish to give you.
No, but we can.
What?
तो पहला वाला तो मैंने बहुत इजीली गेम खत्म कर दिया समटाइम्स ये गेम एक्चुअली लोडिंग के टाइम पे भी क्रैश हो रहा है
You wish to play. So let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all three go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
भाई तेरे हिंट से तो यू आर द डेविल बाकी सब एक्शन से भी लेकिन इसमें ऑप्शन नहीं है लेट्स डू दिस
You're going down.
रिफ्लेक्शन
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready?
अच्छा तुमने तो आंसर ही बता दिया यार. Find the solution.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Shit. Where is he? Oh.
Given me no choice.
अबे. Shit.
Monsters
Ye-
weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
Okay, something is here.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Something that repeats all I do? Maybe an echo? Echo.
No dice. You can't possibly ogle an echo.
Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin, cry and I
एक मिनट.
yawn and I smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
Oh fuck. अरे भाई एक मिनट ये वाइब्रेशन क्यों है इसको इतना. ट्रिगर इंटेंसिटी ऑफ, एवरीथिंग ऑफ. हाँ अभी ठीक है. ओके इस पहला क्लू तो नहीं मिला.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
इसकी थीम बहुत ही सही है लेकिन एकदम मस्त हिट बहुत सही करती है. आजा कम ऑन गाइस. अबे
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world.
Cry and I echo.
एक नहीं
No
है.
doubt.
Come on.
Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin, cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
There's something here. Come on, come on, come on. Don't have much time. Should I go down or should I go here? अरे अबे कितने सारे रास्ते हैं इसमें. Oh, there is something.
Shani, hang on, I'm coming.
अरे this is it. Oh
I can't believe you fell for that.
Okay, asshole. That was not cool. Is there something down there? Oh. Another clue. अभी यहाँ पे लूटपाट मत कर भाई. कसम से ये सब भी कर सकता हूँ मैं यहाँ पे.
Really, Gary? Unable to resist a few shiny coins? I truly expected more of you.
चुप रहे.
This time is short.
वो सब तो मैं कर लूँगा, डोंट वरी. हाँ चलो, बहुत हो गया. लेट्स गो. चल कम ऑन. अरे भाग भाई. रीजनरेटिव कॉइंस. चल रही, जल्दी चल. अभी यहाँ पे तो कुछ नहीं है. ओह यार, सॉरी.
Children delight in me, elders take fright.
Really, that's like भाई ये तो खतरनाक, मेरे से भी ज्यादा ग्रीडी बंदा है.
Scary to old folk too. Doesn't fit the other verses though. To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain.
You're doing
What could that be?
Remember, you can always give up. As
Abbe.
I see it, you will never find me.
अरे यार ये. ओके, दे आर गोइंग. छोड़ना भाई, जान दे उनको. बात खत्म कर.
A family tune. To all I appertain, by some am shunned and disdained. Could be family, I guess. Wouldn't match much else in the riddle, though.
Repeat the riddle.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight.
कोई क्लू छूटा है क्या?
Elders
आई थिंक
take
कुछ छूट गया है.
Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep. Yawn and I sleep. Smile and I too shall grin.
भाई छोड़ इसको. Come on, let's go.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
What the?
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
अबे. Time is running out. Come on भाई, come on. Shit.
Doing that forever.
Care to wager on it?
चल जल्दी.
Point for me.
Doing that forever.
Care to wager on it?
Gotta be some
Fuck.
mirror here you won't shatter.
See,
Oh अबे टाइम खत्म हो गया.
game over.
Fuck. पैसों का चक्कर बाबू भैया. Okay, this time
This place.
I'm not falling for the greed.
Plenty more where it came from.
Come on.
Just remember, you must find me before
Not good. Monsters weren't part of the deal. Cry and I weep.
Come on, come on, come on.
No.
Children delight in me. Elders take fright.
This way.
Maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep. Yawn and I sleep. Smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
जल्दी जल्दी.
Geralt, save me!
मैं तेरे को ऑलरेडी बचा चुका हूँ. You are not there.
Don't leave me here! Help me!
Come on, Geralt. This is not time for.
Shani, hang on, I'm coming.
I don't think I can jump that far. There and there. पहले इधर जा. No. Can I? Oh नहीं 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 नहीं. Not here. चल.
Children delight in me. Children. To all things and men I
Yes.
appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane. But no blow can harm me, cause me pain. What could that be?
Any other clue? No, right?
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly. Remember, always give up. As I see it, you will never find me. Never.
अरे जाओ ना यार लास्ट टाइम की तरह.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
It's not that mirror.
I'll still get you.
So yet I wait and wait and nothing. Point for me.
Oh shit.
Doing that forever.
Care to wager on it?
Gotta be some mirror here you won't shatter.
मेरा भी वही टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा है वो.
Seek and ye shall find. Perhaps.
Whoa.
Wonder how you'll shatter. There was water here once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back. There was water here once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back.
कुछ तो होगा. Shit. कुछ तो होगा भाई. Welcome Omni.
I'll still get you.
So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing.
Rushing water behind this wall. Break down the wall and the water will rush through here.
मिस कर दिया. What? Missed what?
Gotcha.
What the fuck?
Shenkonia Momige, Ara, Stene, Nad Amaranei, Asosna Fulbashtamashdaxana.
Be gone. You've lost.
That's it. That's it. अबे ये तो नन वाली एंडिंग हो गई भाई.
So, any
जला
better?
के राख कर देना. मुझे लगा मस्त एकदम फाइट वाइट हो गया इसके साथ. लेकिन
Wine's
स्टिल
revived me a bit.
वो प्रोफेसर बोला था कि वो
This
फाइट से
plot
कुछ फर्क नहीं
could
पड़ने वाला.
revive
उसको
a
इंटेलेक्चुअल लेवल
cause.
पे मारा.
An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what though?
हाँ
It's
वो
good
तो
at last
सुनूंगा
to taste
पक्का.
something real.
कुछ जरूर मीनिंगफुल बोला होगा वो मस्त एकदम.
So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
Miller dragged me into the game. Why don't you tell me what's it like to have a heart of stone?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's
कॉन्टेक्स्ट के
wonderful
लिए
at
तुम
the
बता दो
start.
क्या है.
You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
अरे मुझे लगा फाइट कर सकते हैं यार.
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a
थोड़ा
mere-
बहुत 10-15 मिनट का फाइट एंड देन वी रियलाइज कि इसको ऐसे
I
नहीं हरा
wished to
सकते.
win back Iris's hand.
Say
and
something
have my
clever and he will be
fortune
tricked.
restored.
ऐसा कुछ.
And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
We won that all matters. We dragged me into a game.
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Forgiveness छोड़ और वो तलवार दे
Don't have to worry
चुपचाप.
about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I
thank
can't be
you.
killed. I'll be gone, but I'll be
Though
back.
I've no
अच्छा?
notion what to do with this freedom.
मैं अभी वही पूछने वाला था कि
Mirror
उसका
took
कुछ
everything. Everything
उसका कुछ
I
रेफरेंस है क्या
loved,
नेक्स्ट
all I held
डीएलसी में?
dear.
वैसे अभी तो फाइंड आउट हो ही जाएगा. इसकी थीम
Not
this
true.
theme is really good.
Back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
से इट्स ऑलरेडी इन द वर्क. पता नहीं अभी कुछ दिन पहले उसका मतलब देख रहा हूँ चर्चा बहुत हो रही है. Don't worry, it will all work out. True, I don't envy you.
Can't say I envy you. As the saying goes, careful what you wish for.
Oh, I shall be. Believe me. Actually, I've a better idea. I'll never wish for anything again. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly,
Okay,
this time,
nice.
Sounds like a plan.
आने तो चाहिए, देखते हैं कैसी
I'll
रहेगी.
never forget what you
ये
did
मास्टर
for me,
मिरर पे
Richard.
रहेगी तो मस्त रहेगा.
I have something for you.
अरे थैंक यू भाई, यही तो चाहिए था मेरे को.
Can't accept this.
You can.
अबे ले ले
And
चुपचाप.
must. This saber's been in my family for generations.
ये तलवार हेरा
Even
फेरी
when
3 में
I'd
बेचेंगे
lost
अपन.
all else, it remained at my side. means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
What the fuck?
Sorry.
You needn't be.
Okay, so that means
I'll
he can
thank
be
you
killed
again,
now?
Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
This guy is no longer immortal, right? Oh, बहुत सही। मजा आ गया भाई मेरे को ये डीएलसी खेल के ना। अरे मस्त एकदम। ये बहुत अच्छी बात है कि मैंने ये डीएलसी वगैरह चूज किए खेलने के लिए ना। मजा आ गया। ये मास्टर मिरर दिस गाय इज रियली पीक कैरेक्टर। मतलब भले ही डीएलसी का अलग से कोई अरीना वगैरह नहीं है, कोई अलग से मैप वगैरह नहीं है, still exist in the same world of the base game, but they managed to separate it really well. Music से लेके I mean characters and fights वगैरह कोरियोग्राफी, क्योंकि all geared अलग तरह से बिहेव करता है। उसका भाई व्लादिमीर हैज कंप्लीटली यूनिक ऑरा। जब वो गेराल्ट को पजेस करता है, यू कैन रियली फील दैट देयर इज अ शिफ्ट बिटवीन गेराल्ट एंड व्लादिमीर। शानी वाला सीन भी मस्त लगा। बाय द वे आई वेंट टू सी शानी एंड प्लेड ग्वेंट विथ हर। शानी भी मस्त कैरेक्टर है। आई थिंक इफ शी वाज इन द आई मीन if she would have been in the base game, I would have chose to be with Shani than Yennefer or Triss. अलग ही कैरेक्टर है वो। and she is not like a witch or something, just a normal medic. Still she has strong connections with Geralt. अच्छा कैरेक्टर है। एंड आई थिंक उसका गेराल्ट के साथ विचर 1 या विचर 2 में कुछ कनेक्शन है क्या? आई मीन कहाँ से वो लोग एक दूसरे को जानते हैं? आई डोंट रियली नो। मैंने सर्च भी नहीं किया, लेकिन देखना पड़ेगा। ऑन एंड ऑल ग्रेट डीएलसी। मज़ा आया खेल के। छोटा था लेकिन अच्छा था। एंड दिस मास्टर मिरर गाय, मैंने एक दो रील्स देखे, एक दो चैनल पे वीडियोस देखे कि हाउ ही ऑलवेज देयर वेर एवर यू गो। मतलब वो ऑक्शन में भी था। हम लोग एक किससे मिलने गए थे? बिल्कुल शानी को चूज करूंगा मैं। वैसे भी मेरे को गंदी वाली एंडिंग मिली है तो शानी इज रियली कूल मैन। मुझे शानी अच्छी लगी। Maybe she is not like क्या बोलते हैं उसका ऐसा पर्सनालिटी ये नहीं है, क्या बोलते हैं, टू हार्ड कमिंग वाला। कंफर्टेबल है, बात उसके साथ अच्छे से कर सकता है, ऐसा लगता है। जिसने भी ये गंटर ओडिम का कैरेक्टर मतलब लाया है, लिखा है, ही डिजर्व्स मोर देन अ रेज। भाई को रेज के साथ प्रेज तो मिलनी ही चाहिए। एंड गंटर का जिसने भी थीम डिजाइन किया है, ही आल्सो डिजर्व्स एवरीथिंग। अरे चलो, this DLC is done. Let's start बैक्टा संट सरवांडा करके कोई ट्रॉफी मिली है मुझे, लेकिन मजा आया भाई, कुछ भी बोलो। 44 let's go here. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था ना कि मतलब थोड़ा सा आपने को भी वो टाइम ट्रैवल, मुझे ऐसा लगा कि मतलब गंटर के साथ जब फाइट वगैरह होगी तो ही विल प्ले सम टाइम शिफ्टिंग स्टफ, ऐसा कुछ कि जिससे हम लोग थोड़ा सा मतलब पास्ट में जाए, थोड़ा सा फ्यूचर में जाए, लाइक दैट। जब हम अवलक के साथ थे तो अवलक took us to different worlds, right? That's the kind of thing I was expecting from Odin, but still, all in all, not disappointing. मतलब दोनों एंडिंग्स हम लोगों ने देखे कि किस तरह से ये चूज करेंगे, इंटरफेयर करने का चूज करेंगे तो क्या होता है, एंड नॉट इंटरफेयर करने का चूज करेंगे तो क्या होता है। तो लेट मी आस्क यू, अभी तो हमने उसको भगा दिया इन द सेंस चला गया वो ऑन हिज टर्म्स। अगर हम लोग पहले एंडिंग के साथ जाते तो विल ही बी स्टिल अराउंड? अबे यार, इस अच्छा ओके। मेरा मतलब ऐसा था कि जैसा ये हर्ट एंड स्टोन्स के डीएस में ही वी सॉ हिम क्रीपिंग अराउंड, स्पाइंग ऑन अस, वाचिंग ओवर अस। आई एम नॉट वाचिंग, स्पाइंग ही सही है। ऐसा कुछ देखने को मिलता क्या वो बोल रहा था। मे भी हो भी सकता है, मिस कर देंगे हम लोग। he could be still he could be still around and we won't even know it. Informatella, you solved her problems at Vermintino. अच्छा ये है। मटिल्डा को बताओ। स्टॉक अगर वो मतलब औरतों को वगैरह स्टॉक कर रहा तो दैट्स एक्चुअली कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट थिंग, लेकिन स्टिल अरे इसका ये देखा क्या ट्रेलर ब्लड मैसेज का? ओमनी चला गया क्या? ये जो दुनिया है ना टोसेंट वाली, दिस इज कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट। आई मीन ये एक्स्ट्रा सैचुरेटेड ग्रीन कलर। हाँ, लोग गॉड ऑफ वॉर, अनचार्टेड, टॉम रेडर सबके साथ कंपेयर कर रहे हैं उसको। आई मीन इट्स लाइक मिक्सचर ऑफ ऑल द गेम्स। अदर कि ये थोड़ा सा अलग ही लगता है। आई मीन वार्म, ग्रीनिश, ब्लूइश, extra saturated colors everywhere, and full ही full, ढेर सारे।
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
Scrawny, grey-haired, ill-favored.
इतने सारे फूल, इतने सारे तो पूरे एकदम बेस गेम में मिला के नहीं होंगे, इतने फ्लावर्स है इसमें। I don't understand why cats do this to me. मैंने ये चीज नोटिस की है कि जब भी मैं कैट्स के पास जाता हूँ ना वही।
Ah, Witcher. Greetings.
Solve the troubles at your vineyard.
A shame it's too late.
हाँ?
Liam's bought Balgat. I'm left to be but a minor supplier. Ah, such is life sometimes. Still, thank you. The amount we agreed.
और डॉन वॉकर का डेमो देखे? मैं फिर से पूछ रहा हूँ तुमको। 12,000 रुपए हो गए अपने पास। Let's repair.
Think I'm catching something.
किधर गया हो? Where is he? Are you the armor? Bro, रिपेयरिंग करनी है। ओ ये तो बहुत अमीर है। अरे नहीं 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 नहीं, स्टील सॉर्ड है ना। नहीं बेचना नहीं है भाई उसको। देखूंगा। अरे ऑर्ब का तो तुमने बोला नहीं था। फ्रेंड का एंड अरे तुमने ये सर कि वो अमेज़न प्राइम पे है राइट? मैंने उस दिन चेक किया तो मुझे मिला नहीं। पक्का अमेज़न प्राइम पे है? मेरे मैं उस दिन सर्च किया मुझे मिला नहीं वो।
Go, go.
फिलहाल तो मैं वो फोड़ा देख रहा हूँ। इजराइल पैलेस्टाइन। And I already missed Gunter.
Kitty, kitty.
Come on, Roach.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
किधर है घोड़ा? किधर है?
I liked you from the start. Every
उधर क्या कर रहा है बे तू?
swell lad.
Let's meditate for an hour. अगर ये गली सड़कों से ही जाना है तो फिर भाई पैदल ही जाता हूँ। रोज फालतू में मेरे को प्रॉब्लम देगा।
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
ए, क्या हुआ? कुछ तो आवाज आई अभी।
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way around here.
डिस्कॉर्ड एक मिनट हाँ. थैंक्स ब्रो. आज फिर से चेक करता हूँ. Is it done? चलो बढ़िया. ये एक डीएलसी में अच्छी बात है कि इसमें वर्म्स एंड इंसेक्ट्स वगैरह वो सब डाले इन लोगों ने. आई डोंट लाइक इंसेक्ट्स एंड वर्म्स बट ठीक है. कुछ नया एनिमी टाइप है. हाँ वो देखा मैं सब. वो नीचे कुछ तो भी है. आई थिंक वर्म. Into the crypt. कहाँ से जाए कहाँ से जाए. ओ यहाँ से. अबे भाई ये क्या है.
Victuals are plenty around here.
शिट. अबे 8 ही बजे भाई अभी. तो 9 बजे जाता है ना. कॉलेज है क्या कल से.
Kicking more eggs. Incinerated these to ash. That's some stench.
शिट. Okay, that was a big Kikimora. Let's go this way first.
Nahalani's eye. Ought to use it. Interesting.
Oh, nice. क्या था उसमें. कुछ नहीं है. मतलब कुछ रिवील होगा. It's the same kind of crypt we went to.
Cemetery. I'm much more cliche
When to
can you
meet
get?
Vladimir.
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megoscope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
भाई तो झूम रहा है एकदम.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinares' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. Copy of Kermoran, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinares never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinares gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans of the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Please, that being be Gunter. Please, please. I want to meet Gunter again.
His life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlav's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Got a lot of cigarettes. They started trying to get me into gun for something. I don't want to talk.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand or move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, from my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. Gotta ask you the big question, what everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Got a new life, new body. That'd give you a new start, blank slate.
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now.
I wonder if there are more vampires like this in this DLC. I mean, Detlef and Regis, यही दो दिख रहे, but I have a feeling that there is
curiosity, that's all.
There is more to this. There are more of these vampires here.
Not to worry, Geralt.
The
Curiosity is an
elder vampires, I mean.
circumstances. Apart from which, I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detlef recreating you out of a wet smear, something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
Oh, that's Triss.
But Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Okay, so only vampire can kill another vampire. Oh, that's pretty much true in every movie, books, and series, I think. You know what? Let's maybe they're specific.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Prefer to be someone
That's
else.
what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that'd earn me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
रात हो गई, he should be here. अबे दिन हो गया. Odin के ravens.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Maybe there is, because Geralt here is around more than 100 years old. Like, he's more 100 भी मैंने कम बोला शायद.
A appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your
Let's
decoction while I go
visit
get some
the
saliva from
white.
that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the
I
white
don't
will
know
simply
what
sell
this
you
creature is.
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So,
Enough
see you later.
jabber-jibbering.
Yes, till later. I shall start by
Let's-
perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
Will require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Let's visit this. This white. Base theory updated. Let's see. Whites. Spotted whites, necrophage, Igni, and Yarden. Okay, cool. What the fuck? Where do you guys come from? Bright essence. You could have helped me there. Ouch. I could have used a little help. Just saying. इलेक्ट्रिक कुत्ते कहाँ से आ गए भाई? Foglet.
What now, you piece of filth?
Okay, let's rest a bit.
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
Anybody else here? From this way, asshole. Way too many of these.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
भाई गेराल्ड तेरे हिम्मत की तो दाद देनी पड़ेगी ब्रो.
Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table. Girl realized she was changing into a monster, recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Smashed mirror, as if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal soften, maybe? No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. A sliding key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. broken neck,
जबरदस्ती का खाना भी खिला रहा था वो.
surface, smacked in the head with something heavy. Spoon, pretty ordinary, maybe a little old.
Could here be something?
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. I'm afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Another spray. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Let's hide here. It's time! What the fuck? I don't know, bro, what are you cooking, but I don't think that's really how you should cook anything. Oh. They spotted us. Well, let's chase this asshole.
Damn it. Gotta catch it. I'll have to kill the White in its own junkie. Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Okay, he's afraid of necrophage. What is necrophage? Oh man. Oh fuck. Don't worry, get out. That's how you do it.
Salivary glands.
Got his salivary gland. Anything else? That's way too many spoons you have. What do you do here, little bro? Spooning? Okay, there was a marker here. Uh, Here. Why waste time when we can directly travel? Take the loot. It might come in handy. Oh, shit. Damn, I was poisoned. Let's do this right way. Come on, dude.
Let's dance. There's one more here. Give it to me, please. Alright. Now, the... here. Let's report back and wrap the stream. Yo, where are you? Rogers. think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned the last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous?
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True. But I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshem Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Teshem Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Little expedition's starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
Okay, sure. Yeah, let's wrap things up here. I think. Treasure hunt and complete these 2 first before we move ahead with the expansion. Let's complete what we have at hand. I mean, Heart and Stone is already done, but I just want to clear all the side quests and then complete the Blood and Wine DLC so that we can safely say that yes, the game is concluded. All in all. That being said, I will close the stream now, and thank you Avatar and Omni for joining, and thank you all who else was there. See you in the next one, guys. Thank you. Bye. Take care. You know what? I was thinking, let's since we're already here, let's do the scavenger hunt and then close the game. We have around 15 minutes of spare time. Why waste that? Come on, Roach. Don't give up on me. Oh. A dragon. Dragon-like creature, I mean. I thought we were already we already covered this. I mean, I already was here. Above. What is this? Oh, it's done? Cool. Anything else? Okay, let's go back here and then travel from Borden. रोज का कुछ करना पड़ेगा इन लोगों को. They're stuck everywhere. Wasn't I already here for some quest or something like that? I think I was already here. What the fuck? That's it? Wow, that was some lousy. That was a really lousy mission or treasure hunt, if you will. Anyways, with that, we are officially done with Heart and Stone. All the side quest and the treasure hunt is done. I will still check for any side missions that were on the map which were not picked up by me and complete those as well. But for now, we can safely say that yes, Heart and Stone is officially 100% complete. Yeah, okay. Those 15 minutes were really well utilized, I would say. Let's save the game. And yep, now we can wrap things up here. Thanks for joining, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, take care.